Hey, it's May 7th, Monday morning, or Monday at 12:03. I haven't got out of the partnership shelter. I just had to go into Marion and resupply for the next 4 or 5 days, and had to get a shuttle to do that. Went in and did that with a bunch of other people, and I'm about ready to get started on the trail right now. I'm hoping I can get as far as I can tonight. I'd like to get at least 16 in. So we'll see. It's like 2:20. I'm 5.5 miles into this. I'm on a downhill stretch, and I got all that coming at me. All that thunder and rain. It's really thundering over there. I'm trying to make it to the museum shelter, and it's an abandoned schoolhouse that the state maintains. It was an old Virginia schoolhouse in the 1800s, I guess, and there's always trail magic there, and you can go inside and take a rest. I'd like to make it to there and take some pictures before it rains, and then maybe hit the trail again. So, but I'll start taking some pictures and doing some videos now, since my cell phone's charged. Back there in Marion. Marion was a good resupply town. It's just a little ways off. It was about a 22-mile round trip to get down from there and then back to the trail. I had to hire a shuttle driver and split it with a bunch of other hikers. So it wasn't too bad. It was $7 just for me. And and I also got to download some pictures, not a lot, but I got some space on my phone, so we'll talk at you later. As you can see right over there, it is pouring down rain. I'm hoping to avoid that, but this is absolutely beautiful. Just magnificent. Look at that view. Look at that whole ridge line of mountains. And that's what Virginia is. It's just all these ridge lines. This is a nice little stream crossing here I gotta make. Getting across. So this is a 1890s homestead, farm, whatever you want to call it, that is maintained by somebody. I don't know, but it's a 0.1 off the trail. I thought I'd walk over here and look at it. There's a big old barn over there. There's some kind of little house here. I think might be. This is root cellar. There's a chicken house over there. There's the smokehouse. There's a farm shop, corn crib. There's the outhouse. There's another little farm shop. There's some farm equipment. It's pretty cool. So, all right, onward. We'll see you down the trail. So I'm passing through a power cut. I don't know if you can hear that. That's some serious power. That's a real, I've never heard that kind of buzzing before in a power cut. All right, let you go. Listen to that. Hey, here's my next point of interest is the one-room schoolhouse. This is 1800s era, late 1800s era, 1894, Lindamood Schoolhouse. Supposedly there's an outhouse back. Supposedly in here is trail magic. So I'm gonna go in and give me some trail magic, and I think I'm going to also repack my backpack for rain. Oh, wow. Little stove, desk. Welcome to the 1894 Lindamood Schoolhouse. Okay, this is it. Okay, leaving the schoolhouse. Got some trail magic in there. Really good. Church, local church keeps it supplied. So I'm heading into looks like a big thunderstorm or rain coming. So I had to repack my backpack while I was in there. So kind of get it set up for rain. When I say set up for rain, my tent is right underneath my food bag. The first thing I do when I get into camp is hang my food bag and then set up my tent when it's raining, and everything else goes into the tent. And I do everything in the tent. So I'm off. I'm going to try to get some more miles in before this weather hits. Catch you down the trail. So there's some pretty Virginia countryside for you. And it's sprinkling a little bit, so I need to put my phone away. It's a little footbridge going across this meadow that was kind of swampy, and it was pretty cool.
So I started here at Partnership Shelter at about 12:15 after resupplying in Marion, and resupplying took far longer than what I thought it did. And I did get a cold shower here at Marion, or the Partnership Shelter. I did go into Walmart in Marion, resupplied at Walmart, got a Subway. We did order, a group of us did order pizzas at the shelter and had it delivered. And there was a whole bunch of people there too. We had a total of $190 order from the pizza guy. And I ate half of an extra large pizza with another guy. But started out here. After coming back, I got here, repacked all my stuff and resupplied and made everything nice and heavy in my backpack. And we took off about 12:15 and went past the visitor center and got a fire report on everything. All the fire closures are now open. So there was a fire closure almost at the 600-mile mark that's open now, and McAfee Knob is open now. So that was all good. And I went up through this area here. None of the trail was really bad at all. It was just more walking on up and down ridge lines. I'm finding Virginia is all ridge line hiking, and it's not up and down hills with lots of switchbacks and stuff. It's very nice, very pleasant. It's easy on the feet too. Glade Mountain Road, crossed that little paved road, and went to Glade Mountain, got a view from Glade Mountain. Crossed a bunch of little streams. There were just streams everywhere. I came down this hill, and it was just really nice little descent with lots of little streams going back and forth and back and forth. This shelter was closed due to a hazardous tree. I did sit in the shelter for a while because it did start to rain a little bit, and I sought some cover there. And then the rain let up, and I got back on the road, on the trail. Across these streams, I went through this power line here, and I did record through this power line. There's a buzz. I've never heard a buzz that loud before in a power line. So went to the Settlers Museum and the Lindamood School. Got trail magic there. I did take videos of both places. I crossed this road and went through all of these. This was a big open field, pretty grassy meadows, and past this Middle Fork Halston River Bridge with the railroad tracks just north of it. I don't know what that all is about. It said it was the headwaters of some river, and it was just a tiny little stream, which makes it a headwaters. That's fine. And there was a little footbridge there. There also was some kind of cemetery close by. It was on the other side of the highway. I went through Atkins. I stopped here. It was pouring rain when I stopped here. Met some guy. We were going to get a room at the Relax Inn, and I looked at the weather app and saw that the weather was going to let up, so I just kept going. We also had a lady approach us and said that she would house us in for the night in her house if we wanted, and I kind of passed on that. It was just seemed a little sketchy to me. I wonder I-81 underpass, and went past this cemetery, which I never, there was a sign there, but I didn't see it, and went over these fences and missed this. I needed to get water. I had water, but I needed to water up and resupply, and I missed this for some reason, and I kept going, and this campsite here was occupied, so I was going to try to make it to here, but it was really getting dark, and I only made it somewhere in here. It is like the 549 and a half mile marker is where I made it here, and so that's where I slept, and I had a stealth campsite right off the trail. I did a total of 16 miles, which is not bad for starting at 12:15. I think I ended at 7:45 or 7:30 or something like that.